Hello folks, it's Appfielder and welcome to episode 9 on the Minicraft server, and I am in the pit once again, and at the moment I am trying to work out the best way to get rid of the lava. Me and Eagle did a bit of work last time where we used water, turned it into obsidian, then was mining the obsidian away, but that is incredibly slow. And it's a bit of a mistake actually because I've got to try and get rid of that obsidian now. So at the moment I am trying sand and dirt. So I'm using dirt to kind of place a perimeter and then placing the sand against it. And then I'll just blow the sand up when I need to run the machine again, which I will have to do. Not quite down to bedrock in certain places. So that is the method I am going for at the moment. So yeah, let's see how far I get with this during the episode. So this is what I mean. I've got the dirt kind of perimeter in, and now I'm able to place sand against that. Then I'll do this row and then do the row closer to me and just go on like that. Seems to be a fairly quick way of doing it. Just have to be careful not to stand on the block of sand you're placing in, because if you do, you kind of end up in the lava when it drops down, which is not good. So yeah, this seems to be, I think this will be quicker overall than water and obsidian. The problem with the water and obsidian method is that you only do one layer at a time really, you're not doing 2 layers. The only advantage to that method is where it causes cobblestone, and that kind of contains the lava, makes it a little bit easier to see where you need to do. But yeah, I think this is quicker. And like I say, I can just blow this up at the end, whereas the obsidian will never blow up, so I'm going to have to mine that. So yeah, okay, we'll continue with this method for a little while. So I got a little bit bored of getting rid of lava, and I decided to redesign the end room on my stream on Tuesday night, and this was the end result, and I'm pretty pleased with it. So mixing in some end blocks with the purple, I think it's the purple kind of tiled blocks, and then some of the new end blocks, the black. I think that really works well. So black stone on the bottom, the black stone bricks on the left, and then the polished black stone up top. And of course the blue lanterns. The only problem I found with those blue lanterns is they really don't generate a lot of light. Like, they're not the same as a torch. So yeah, as cool as they look, you then end up having to put extra light sources in. And I absolutely love the chains. So now I've done that, the portal is upstairs. It's kind of in a wooden hut just with grass and then a ladder down. It's a bit, doesn't look great. So what I want to do is extend out the back here and do what I've done in the import room, do like a separate room where you come in through the nether portal, and hopefully that will all come together and look like a really cool room, and hopefully the server likes it. Like, it's a room that we all use to get through the import, and yeah, it just looks a bit shoddy. I want something really cool for everyone. So I've started to experiment with what looks cool in here. So I really like the blue flame effect. I think that's really cool with the polished black stone stairs. And I think as you come through, so you have like the purple border all the way round, and then come sort of out, and he's no, run away, don't want him to blow things up. Let's stop him. Where's my trident? Run away. No, he's getting closer. I can't get my trident. I've got too much rubbish in my inventory as always. Sort it out. There we go. Okay, kill him. There we go. One more. There we go. I really need to light this place up. It's a little bit of a mob trap at the moment. It's a little bit dangerous. Let's kill him. We got him. One more. There we go. Go on, get him. There we go. Okay, and there was a zombie round here, was there? Yeah, let's finish him off. Okay, yeah, we really need to light this room up while we're working on it. There must be kind of a lack of spawning spaces, because there's quite a bit of stuff spawning in here. Right, nearly finished. I just had to go into the nether to collect some more black stone. I'd run out of that stuff, and I've used it for the roof, like the polished black stone. So we are just going to climb up the scaffolding, head through the portal, which, if I've linked it up correctly, will go into our new end room. And you'll see, like, I've used end rods and things like that, and the blue fire and it all, I think, looks really cool. So yeah, let's have a quick look. There we go. So let's get that black stone, polished black stone in. There we go. We'll need a little bit more. Need 8 blocks. That should do us. No, helps if you use the right material. There we go. And I've used the chain. I really love the chains. The chains are just, they're awesome. Make sure we don't get burnt by that fire. Alright. And I think that looks, so you come through the portal, you see the blue fire, you see the hanging end. I think they look really cool with the end rods. And obviously the portal built into the wall like that, I think, I mean, just, well, you know what a normal end room likes. I think that looks so much better. There we go. Here, let's take the stuff off so you get a clear view of it. Yeah, that's cool. And you just walk through here into the smaller end room. I did think about, those chests got to go, don't worry about that. I did think about completely opening it up, but I kind of like that it goes through a small corridor into that room. I think that looks pretty good. So, yeah. Alright, awesome. I'm really, really pleased with that. I'm glad I took a pause from doing the pit. I've been in the pit a lot recently. Right, and now I've got a little bit of motivation going for building stuff. Something like, I struggle with building a little bit. It's not natural to me. So I'm okay at doing farms and big projects like the pit and stuff like that. It's kind of got a set goal. You know it's going to look like. I find it kind of easy and relaxing, but I struggle with building, but I like to try and have a go at it. As you can see from my base and the end room, I like to try and get a little bit better at it. And I think, you know, I am getting better at it. I think if you look, I think that end room works really, really well. But anyway, I've been neglecting my base. I've not been building in here, and it's time I do a little bit of work over here. So the one thing I wanted to do on this second floor, which has been completely empty, me and Kat skipped over it. We went from our basements, our bases even, on the first level of the basement, and then we skipped down to level 3, and that's where our farms are. Level 2 was always intended to be a head museum, and I've just not got round to doing it. So, yeah, apart from the fact I'm currently breaking the door, and just trying to put that together, though I'm not sure that redstone lamp goes there. I'm not sure where I got that redstone lamp from. I think I'm going to have to take that back out. Let's just go and check the door up top. I think I made a slight mistake there. Let's check this out. How's this door doing? Okay, yeah, sorry, yeah, so that's currently powered by that redstone torch that I put in. Yeah, okay, yeah, I need to take that torch out. So, yeah, let's jump back up there. Let's get rid of that redstone torch. Can I reach it? Yes. Okay, that's better. Right, so yeah, the head museum. Something I've wanted to do for a while. So we had the more mob heads pack on here, on this server, which we actually need to update. We're getting some very random heads at the moment. But I have collected quite a lot of... Hello? What are you doing in here? Alright. No? Not want to be in here? Alright. Goodbye, I guess. That was weird. It was just like he wanted to look around and then just politely left. Okay, I won't kill him for that. So yeah, I'm going to knock out an area here, and then, so the first room is going to be Eagle's Head. So Eagle tried to kill me. He has a perk on his Twitch stream whereby if you use 5,000 bits, you can ask him to kill another member of the server, and Silver paid him to kill me. Came across, I had a decent set of armor on me. He was a terrible assassin and failed. He did get me eventually. So I have Eagle's Head from that encounter. So Eagle's Head is going to take pride of place in this thing. So you'll come in, there'll be a room, it'll be Eagle's Head. And then off the back of this, I'm planning, let's say 3 rooms, maybe 4. Well, I might have a room just devoted to the random heads we're getting at the moment. God knows whose player skins they are. But overworld, nether, and end, and I think like a different theme in each room. I think that's going to work really well. So we're gonna crack on with that for a little bit in this episode. Because like I say, I'm just doing a little bit too much in the pit. I spend a lot of time mining obsidian, which is so tedious. So yeah, let's carry on. Let's do this, and let's come back and have a look what that's looking like. All right, so we've cleared out the space. I'm just putting in like the showcase, the show display showcase. Yeah, whatever it's called, for Eagle's Head. So stone brick down on top of white glass, and then I've mounted Eagle's Head on crying obsidian, and I have to say I love that block. I think that looks really, really cool, and I think that's going to be one lovely entrance to the head museum. And when I'm doing this, I'm kind of a little bit thinking of Futurama and that head museum, which always makes me laugh. So let's get the stone in. I think that's cool, but I think it probably needs glassing down the bottom around the crying. I love that block. That crying obsidian is such a nice block. I'd love to use that for all the heads, but I think Eagle's head represents like a special kill moment, and Crown Obsidian's really expensive. Like, it's really difficult to find. I don't think you can craft it, but I think walking in here, that's really cool. So I think we need to get some oak in here and change the floor up a bit, obviously, and sort the walls out. But yeah, that's going to be really, really cool entrance. And I'm going to have a lectern just to the side there that just explains what happens, how I got Eagle's head, and yeah, that valiant day, that amazing day. So yeah, awesome. Alright, so I put the oak in, I've used oak beams, so now I just need to sort out the ceiling. I've also used a little bit of quartz over that, which I think broke it up a little bit, made it look really cool. So I'm thinking light grey concrete up top and kind of use steps to kind of frame the ceiling. And then stone above the oak beams and a mixture of like stone bricks and stuff down below, just to give it kind of a pattern, a palette, I guess, of blocks. And I think that will work really cool. But I'm liking how this is shaping up. So yeah. And as I always like to do, I jumped back into the pit and I was getting a little bit... The sun just wasn't that quick. So I was like, maybe if I experiment with flying machines. So yeah, I built a flying machine that kind of just skims over the top of the stone. So occasionally I have to move bits of the stone, but it goes over the top. And like, I've seen sweeper ideas before, but I like to like Ray's Works, Neil Mango's. So this isn't their designs. This is just a normal flying machine that I've done myself, because their designs are a little bit complex for what I needed. But this works really, really well. I can't believe I didn't do this before. So this just goes over the top and sweeps away all the sources. And it does it so quickly. I mean, that machine takes like 2 minutes to build. And if I do a little bit of modification to it, I can use a couple of pistons just to knock it down a level as well. The only thing I can't do that would potentially be useful at the moment is knock it to the side. Like, knocking it a couple of blocks to the left or whatever would be pretty useful. But look how many... That's just got rid of so many source blocks. That would... So a couple of minutes to build that machine. That would have taken me like at least 10 minutes of placing sand in to get rid of all those source blocks. So I think, yeah, a new plan actually is to stop that. And yeah, I'm just cover up a couple of blocks here and that'll get rid of this source. But I think the new plan is to stop that, get rid of the obsidian as much as possible. Maybe run the machine again, the TNT dupers. Blow this thing to bedrock. Or maybe I need to get rid of a little bit of more of the lava first. But either way, I think this is the quickest way. That machine's so quick to build and it does so much lava so quickly every time you do it that just kind of works really well. So I'm going to do a bit more of that, I think. And yeah, it's working really well. Like, this lake looks so much smaller already when you go up top and have a fly around. So I've actually shrunk the width of this thing by 1 block on either side. So it's 8 blocks wide now. Yeah, 8 blocks wide. And what that means I can do here is every time I've kind of done one level and I want to go down a level, is I can place in a couple of obsidian blocks below it. Then I can go up above, like so. Yeah, maybe away from it. Don't want to break the thing. Don't want the block sticking to it. And then, yeah, I can do this. So just put those 4 blocks in. I can then put 4 normal pistons in. Like so. Yeah, 4 of these. I think you'd probably get away with 2 if you did them on the sticky, on the slime blocks. I think that would work. Get rid of that carrot. I don't need that one. I want the golden carrot. And we have a zombie friend. Let's get rid of him. The spawn rates are pretty good down here, which is always reassuring. I mean, loads of work to do, obviously. So yeah, let's get our pistons in. Obviously, something that I can get a little bit better at. It just saves you reconstructing the machine. Although it's really, really quick to reconstruct this machine, this does save a little bit of time. And just need a little bit of redstone dust. So yeah, see that slime head? So I was saying earlier, our mob head packs is a bit weird. So that at the moment is what it thinks is a slime's head. And it's a bit weird because from the top it actually looks like the slime head, but it's not. It's a player skin. So we need to fix that. So let's get back up here. Let's try not to pick up that rubbish again. Let's just pillar up. I mean, I know this is taking me a little bit of time, but this is still so much quicker. So just 4 bits of redstone dust, stick a button on the side, press that button, there we go, pushed it down by 1. The obsidian blocks just stop it flying off because the observers notice the change in height and can trigger it. So yeah, if that happens, the obsidian just stops it. So let's just clear up any of the pillars. We can get rid of that obsidian now as well. And let's set this thing off again. And like I say, it's so good. Okay, that all looks okay. Just that obsidian to take out. So we should, let's just double check this, should be able to set that off. I don't think it's going to stick on any of those blocks. You just need to be a little bit careful. So let's set this thing off. And yeah, just look how quickly this cleans up. This is so good. But any of those lava sources are gone now. Some of it will come back because obviously there's lava sources to the side, but yeah, that would take me ages with the sand, and I know I have to take some blocks out, and that's why I'm kind of thinking it might be better to rerun the TNT dupers and get this all down to bedrock so there's less stuff around the edges for me to deal with. But I have really got to get rid of that obsidian to begin with. But this is, yeah, I'm glad I've done it. I'm quite proud of myself actually, just for thinking, yeah, I could do a sweeper machine that fits my needs. It's not as fancy as the ones by Rayworks or Ilmango, but because of the kind of, I'm going to call them unique problems of this pit, those designs aren't going to work for me at the moment. So yeah, I'm really pleased. I don't know why I didn't think of doing stuff like this before. I can build flying. I need to get better at redstone and thinking when I can use redstone. But yeah, I'm going to do this, and hopefully that'll make it quicker, and then run the TNT dupers and blow this thing to bedrock. But for now, I'm back in the Head Museum, and on last night's Twitch stream with Catch, we did some work in here. So we expanded the room and put down quartz for the floor, green carpet to kind of represent the grass of the overworld, brown terracotta for the dirt, and then a bit of oak. The chains, of course, and the lanterns above the head, and yeah, smooth granite to mount these things. But I think this room's looking pretty cool, and obviously granite steps up top with a bit of oak as well, and I think this room looks really cool. So I need to expand it because obviously we don't have enough space for all the mob heads from the overworld. But I think this room's going to look so good. I'm really pleased with this. Me and Catch did an awesome job on that. Thank you, Catch. Yeah, he came up with some good ideas for this room as well. It was quite funny as well because like he was helping me do it, and I was like, right, I'm going to do brown terracotta for the dirt and that, and he had to pop off the server for like, I don't know, 20 minutes or something. He'd come back and I'd done all the walls and the oak, and yes, it was a huge change from in 20 minutes. But yeah, he really helped with like with the initial designs for the room and that. So yeah, really cool. And I always like working on stuff with other people. It's fun, and you just get so much more done as well at times. So sometimes it's difficult because you both have different ideas, but no, it's like I say, you just get so much more done. Like I'd have got nowhere near this much of the room done by myself. It's taken me double the time. And also I made some things that just didn't look right. Like I didn't get the spacing right, which Catch picked up on. So yeah, kind of collaborative builds. They're fun, and they're really good and helpful. So yeah, looks awesome. I can't wait to do particularly the nether room. I'm really looking forward to doing the nether room. I think that's going to be awesome with all those new blocks. There's going to be lots for us to do on there. So anyway, we are getting to the close of this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed making it. I love making these episodes. And I just want to talk very briefly while I do this about the fact my YouTube channel is kind of doing alright actually. So for the first time ever, or for the first time in a long time anyway, in the last 28 days I've just hit 1,000 viewed minutes, which, yeah, I know that's small when you look at channels like Mumbo Jumbo and Tango Tech and like the Hermits and all that, but they've been at it for years. I've not been doing that for for a long time. Like I've been doing it for, I don't know, less than a month. So yeah, I get to look at all the graphs and it's really interesting. I really enjoy looking at that kind of stuff and watching it grow. Subscribers have gone up from like 6 to 13, so thank you if you've subscribed to the channel. I hope you're watching this video and enjoying it. I really appreciate the subscriptions that you've gone for there. And like I say, never forget, I also stream 3 nights a week on Twitch, twitch.tv/abfielder. That'll give you my streaming times in your location. And also don't forget to follow me on Twitter, where I'll tweet about new videos and when I'm going live on Twitch, especially if I do any bonus streams or anything like that. But anyway, like I say, thank you very much for watching. I'm Abfielder. Goodbye.